Hello, duelists, and welcome to the King's Course. Okay, so this is part 8, and I swear I'll think of a title for this later. But, anyways, so this is the 8th Master Duel video, and alright, cool. Lancey actually went off. Uh, this is the 8th one, and I'm having a lot of fun with this. Master Duel's actually been a lot of fun in general, if I'm being honest with you. Um, there's some annoying cards like I hate Maxi and I hate dealing with Appaloosa, but hey, it's still again Phantom Yubel's at 2 here, and you know what? I'm enjoying it. The climb up the ranked ladder. I'm at I always forget what it's called. The one before Diamond, but anyways, so yeah, just if you want to see any more of these, like if you want to see Chandler Michaels too, because he's pretty much finished grinding for all the gems he needs for his Sky Striker deck, let us know, and we'll have him do one soon too. So, I pretty much get stopped right there, and I just end on Phantom. Although sometimes, depending on the deck, Phantom that's all you really need. If I'm being honest with you. So yeah, I had a feeling I was playing against freaking Malice. The Lancia did help, but now I gotta be careful how I do this. So Phantom will go off, change their effect, but they'll still get their Allure Darkness off. And then they'll be able to banish. But luckily, thanks to Phantom Yubel's effect, I managed to destroy you, Spirit Yubel, and now I can summon back the original. Yeah, Yubel's unfortunately missing a good amount of cards in this. First off, Terraforming's not in Master Duel, which I keep forgetting about, and Open the Spirit Gates and Dark Beckoning Beast are both at 2, but so is Phantom, so it kind of like bounces out. Imperm will go off there, takes care of them. Now they're going to link off to go into Splash Mage. Man, this card is man. Let's just say I'm not sad that this card got hit. So they're gonna go into their red ransom. Let's see. Okay, I keep forgetting what this card's called. Let's see. So yeah, I've noticed lately that in Malice decks, a lot of them now pay a lot of life points these days. So I guess it like bounces out with all the banishing effects. So then I'm going to go into battle phase, and I'm going to summon Spirit Yubel. Now, I made a small oopsie right here. I forgot about the whole, when Imperm is set, the whole column is negated. I forgot about that. So, but luckily, Yubel's effect still goes off, and I can summon Yubel Terra Incarnate. Now they're going to link off into Firewall. It's the end phase, and it goes back to me. Let's see. So I'm just going to return those two to go into it. This is why, again, 2 Phantom Yubel is just so crazy. Hopefully, right? Hopefully someday it comes back to more than one. So they travel to bring back another monster. I'm just going to activate Nightmare Pain. They're going to try to use an effect right here, so I'm just going to use Phantom just to stop it. And destroys the second Spirit Yubel, and now I can summon the third. And battle phase right here. Attack 25, 25, and 25. I built the SpongeBob me 25. There you go, 75 points of damage right there. Man, I love. It's always so satisfying when you manage to when you play against your opponent, you actually beat them by life point damage. Thanks to Yubel's burning effect. So I'm gonna go into try to use tracked. Add Lurie, ditch Lurie. This is gonna be a good example right here on how you play Fiendsmith in Master Duel. Link off into Requiem. Requiem's effect. Tribute off. Crimson Tears. Crimson Tears Ditch Engraver. And now I'm going to normal summon my Samsara D Lotus. So Spirit Bells. Go Nightmare Pain. Tribute off. Add Gruesome Grave Screamer in hand. And now I get to summon Yubel from the deck. Gruesome Grave Screamer. Remember, you do the Gruesome Grave Screamer effect because this way you can shuffle back your Terra Incarnate as Yubel target to go in the Phantom. Let's see. So going to King Yama. Gamma effect, get Shavara. And I'm going to use Gruesome Grayscreamer now so I can get Spirit Yubel. That way I can just destroy to summon Shavara. Get the original Yubel and link off into Soul of Rage. And be able to set Abominable Chamber in the Unchained and link these two off. To go into sequence. Sequence effect, shuffle them back, and now I can get Desiree. Link these two off to go into a Gum Day. By the way, sorry if I sound like really dry and all that. I'm just I actually just got this got up not too long ago. I just wanted to start recording and like voice over this because this video was actually supposed to come up, like go up Friday, but some stuff came up, so we had to push it back because Saturday, as I record this video, was actually my birthday, and I was pretty much out all night. So, dang. Anyways, yeah. So I just got up, and I just want to get this video up on. Hopefully, get it up soon. So Desiree effect negate for yeah. I made a small mistake here. I didn't see the. It's the whole whenever it's like a simulator, you don't always see like you can't find the effect. The whole you pick and when it says what up to, I couldn't find the whole decide option earlier. So yeah, I accidentally negated my own other Fiendsmith Link monsters, but hey, it's fine. Yeah, but luckily I don't do that mistake again. That was my bad right there. So here I'm wondering what the heck was my opponent doing. I think because I stopped a bunch of their stuff, maybe they're just like burning, like just trying to blow their own stuff just to end the game. I guess. I don't know. I've seen people do that before. So Yubel effect, summon Terra Incarnate, normal summon Lotus. In order to get Spirit Yubel on field. I was gonna go battle phase. There's like no point to trying that out. So yeah, Desiree is crazy in Yubel Speedsmith. Okay, so I managed to win the coin toss, so I'm gonna try to go first. Let's see, so I'm gonna normal summon D Lotus and go to Spirit. For yeah, and I had a feeling someone's gonna come up Chaos Hunter. This is gonna be a good example of how you can actually take advantage of Terra Incarnate's effect. So we'll do activate Nightmare Pain from the deck, search Gruesome Grayscreamer, and now I can summon the original Yubel. Gruesome Grayscreamer effect, and pop the Yubel. Now thanks to Yubel, I can summon Terra Incarnate from my deck. Yeah, this is what I mean right here. You just one of the times you take advantage of Terra Incarnate's effect just to blow up the Chaos Hunter. So you're gonna go Call by the Grave. Thank goodness I actually had the freaking Lancia. I was like, hey, this actually works. So that goes back to me. Use a Grave Skimmer. Some spirits. Activate Throne again. Basically, I just want to set up, like, try to set up some, like, negates. So I'm link these two to go into King Yama. Shavara in the hand. I was going to go with the Lotus. Shoot the Lotus and some Spirit Bell. And now go into Soul of Rage. The reason I didn't like Shavara right away is because I wanted to be able to activate King Yama's effect. Now I can have two monsters on field, so I can start going into the Fiendsmith engine. Yep, Spirit right there. And now, thanks to Soul of Rage, I can add a Fiend back to my hand. Now builds start linking off. Yeah, this part would only work here in Master now. This card's gone. Although when you do stuff like this, I'm honestly not shocked still. Let's see. Going to Crimson Tears, Ditch the Engraver. Pretty much a standard play, in all honesty, that we all know. And the reason I went to Phantom first is because just in case they had like nib or something, but they wanted to save it. Somebody actually commented that the Yubel combo video I did a couple of days ago, which for the record, that video is doing super well. Thank you so much. If you've seen that video, somebody commented, wouldn't it be better to summon Phantom Yubel? Yeah, actually, in a actual game setting, if you can go into Phantom Yubel, you pretty much want to do that like when it's most convenient to avoid like nib and all that. So go to Desiree and Mills attack 58. And if you see my hand, I got a lot of hand traps. So combined with that, Desiree and Phantom, I pretty much got this. Yep. GG. Alright, cool. Now we're on to game 4, I think. So I opened up a pretty good hand, but I made a mistake right here. Usually I do the open sphere gates first. I don't know why I went to. Oh, I know. I did that because I already had Lotus in hand, so I didn't care if they had Ash right there. And now they're gonna go for the Veiler. Oh boy, Ash and Veiler. Damn. So here's gonna be a funny trick I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go into Phantom and just leave it right there. I could have done more, but in all honesty, I wanted to basically see what they did with their hand first. So as soon as I saw this card, I was like, Tangy Spirit. I was like, okay, so I'm playing against Sword Soul. I haven't played against Sword Soul in a super long time. It's a pretty cool deck. It's probably better to play in Master Duel though, since Baron de Flor is still legal here. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I actually forgot a lot of these cards how they play because it's been like so long since I've seen this deck. Let's see. Basically, all I know is they want to get as many big bodies on the field. So they thought they were gonna be able to get rid of Yubel, but they said Nightmare Throne. So we'll go to this one, which the name is always gonna escape me. So I guess they played against Yubel before, so they're not gonna attack into Terra Incarnate. So if some of the Dark Man can be trying to do some stuff. And unfortunately, the Imperm's going to go off. So I was going to link off instead. Yep, go into King Yama. Let's see. And their monster is going to be able to negate, so I'm not going to be able to get Shavar out of hand. So I'm going to use the effect of freaking opening Spirit Gates. It didn't work, but because I had Fabled Lurry in hand, because I had to still pay cost by discarding, Fabled Lurry's effect still activates. So it's a little dirty how this is able to still work. But hey, we take those, right? So basically, you can use Crimson Tears, dump Engraver, and bring back Engraver and just start link climbing, really. But unfortunately, they had that, so I'm just going to have to end phase right here. Basically, I was thinking, okay, they only had they only have one monster left on field, so basically, I'm just gonna do some shenanigans. So I shuffled back Crimson Tears things, and Requiem was destroyed, but that's fine because this way I can try to set up another play. So I'm gonna go to Lotus, Summon Spirit. They're gonna try to negate. So yeah, that sucks. Yeah, Swordsoul's still a pretty good deck. So instead, I'm going to use the effect of Engraver by shuffling back Requiem. Then I'm going to link off to go into Requiem. And because I returned Crimson Tears, I basically have a target again. And now I'm going to essentially send Fiendsmith to Paradise. And now I'll be able to start league climbing again. And they had another Imperm. God dang, this person was ready. So let's see. So I'm just going to use Opens the Spirit Gates instead. Ditch the original Yubel to summon spirits. Then I'm going to link these two off to go into SP Little Knight. Little Knight effect. I'm just going to banish their Synchro. Battle phase, get rid of their token. It wasn't the best field they could have made, but it still worked out. So now they're going to summon Cashiering Unicorn, and this is where Thieves of the Paradise effect really comes up. Well, so it's going to Lance you for good measure. I'm like, hey, it's in my hand, might as well use it. Crimson Tears, return, summon sequence, effect, send Desiree to the grave. And now it takes the Desiree effect, just send Unicorn to the grave, and they give up right there. Alright. Man, that's like was the whole just why Feast of the Paradise is so good. The card is honestly really good. Desiree itself is a crazy card. So, I'm on to I think game 5. And my opponent's gonna draw me right there. It does suck, but I can still do some stuff. Let's see, so we'll be able to go to Closed Heaven. Because basically none of the standard Fiendsmith combos add cards to hand, so you can play around and draw things to it. Let's see. This is why the Fiendsmith engine the Yubel deck just works so great, honestly. So Engraver, link off, to go to sequence. Turn all 3, go to Desiree. Link off again. Let's see. Bring back Desiree. And pretty much, yeah. Someone in one of the comment section asked, "What can you do if you just have the face attention in hand?" This is pretty much a good example right here. And if you actually have a Yubel monster too, you can still end on Phantom as well. So Desiree plus Phantom, this is a really good combination right here. Then Ash will go off. It's Malice, I don't feel bad. So they're going to link off into Lingaribo. This reminds me, I still got to get another copy of Lingaribo. I thought I had one still. Apparently I don't. Dang, they're actually going to call him by. Well, luckily Desiree will go off. I was going to pick both their monsters. So Serenity Bell will still be able to go off. They had Ash, dude. Dang. This person had the draw, the Ash, the call by, everything. Dang. So let's go battle phase. Alright, it's their turn, right? So now it goes back to me. So Serenity Bell. Set Nightmare Pain. I was basically hoping to myself they probably burned through most of their resources in hand, so I'm hoping that means I'm pretty much just able to just go off. So you rush your bell, use Lotus, go into the second spirit, and not link up, Xyz summon Verderus. Or Varderus. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Varderus, whatever. And attack, 5,500, and game right here. Because I keep forgetting just how big Desiree can get, honestly. GG right there. That person had so many responses. But hey, managed to play through it, and this is just an example of just how well you can play around it thanks to utilizing the face attention with your Yubel cards. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. If you want to see any more Master Duel videos, let us know in the comments. If you want to see Chelmer and Michael do his Sky Striker videos too in his account, let us know, and we'll get to work on that. Other than that, thank you so much. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.